So I've been working on an accessories pack for my big city robot, aka Metroplex. It will be a separate download on CGtrader, and there's going to be a we'll look up here, a large container that will contain or house all the different accessories. Zoom in close here, and it's just 5mm ports in there. They'll house everything, and it slides out. It can form a large backdrop building for Metroplex when he's in city mode. And there are two tabs on the back of the building, or tab slots, sorry, on the back of the building, that when Metroplex is in robot mode, you could tab this to the back right torso and store it on his back, or just leave it off to the side, whichever you prefer. Now, I have samples of my accessory pack all made up. These are all the different items in the pack. I may add more at a later time, but for now this is what's in the pack. So you have a aircraft control tower, and a couple of these accessories have the option for light up features. There's a light in there, so if you can see that right there, and the top just comes off and you've got a LED housing right there. Now the base rotates on this, and there's got a port there for one of these little pegs. They get press fitted into place, and on the end is a 5mm peg. The revision 2.0 of my big city robot, which is in beta right now. I'm still printing out components for the set. I've got the torso basically all printed out and assembled. The beta files are on CGtrader with the original set, but they're not finalized yet. The new 2.0 version, I've added there's roughly 12 5mm peg ports on Big City Robot. And in the updated version, I've added close to another 20. So you can accessorize him. Like when he's in city mode, you can put all kinds of stuff on him. And this is what the accessory pack is for. So we have here a comms relay. And it rotates up and down and swivels. And it will plug in anywhere you want. Print as many of these as you'd like. We have a turret, and again it rotates on the base, and each one of these independently moves these guns. We have floodlights that you can put all over Metroplex. You can aim them wherever you want, and they rotate. And there is a LED housing right there, so you can have floodlights all around Metroplex. And another thing too, if you don't want to press these pegs into place, these can sit flat like these two over here right now. I don't have the pegs pressed into them. Same with this. And you can print floodlights. They won't be able to store in the big container, but you could be able to set them on the ground all around Metroplex. So anyways, we have a floodlight there. We have a missile launcher here, and it rotates all the way around, and it spins, and it has a light up feature. There's a LED compartment right there, so it has a nice light up feature. We have a Autobot shuttle. This is just my own design that I came up with. I've got a transparent canopy here that opens like that, and there's some details inside, and there is an LED can holder right there, and this here is the slot mechanism for this to slide on to. I don't have it printed yet, but it has a base that will rotate as well, and there's a connector that it will slot onto that it can mount somewhere on Metroplex in whatever mode. So you close this, tabs in right here. Come on, there we go. And the little turrets rotate, and I have an LED in there, so if I go like this, we get a nice glowing canopy. The lights are quite bright in here right now, but in a dim lit room this would look really nice. So I'm not finished with this. There are two little headlights I have to print out that go here and here. Printer's not set up for yellow right now, and that's what color they're going to be in, but there's lights there. There's some grill work, some fins, rear lights, and a thruster. And in the cartoon, Autobot City has this huge spire. It's iconic to Autobot City. It's a huge spire. It goes right to the sky in the background. So when Metroplex is in city mode, if you want to replicate something like that, we have this thing that prints in two pieces. It's got a base that rotates. It can plug into any 5mm ports, and these just connect together like that. And the overall height of this is almost 18 inches. It's a 467mm, I believe, but it's fairly tall. So we could have that mounted somewhere on Metroplex. In the back there's a little bay that opens up, and there's a 5mm port. You can plug this right there in the back to add that spire that we see in the cartoon when he's part of Autobot City. Now I know this isn't part of Metroplex, it's part of Autobot City, but it's just something I thought I would add to the accessories pack. And again, they will all fit inside the building. All these parts, the little storage building is set up to house one of the aircraft control tower, house one of the spire, and for everything else you could house multiple floodlights and multiple turrets. It just depends on what you want to put in there, like multiple of these. But the thing is loaded with peg ports, and on the back of the storage compartment you can plug in two of these. Let me turn this LED off. So that is what I have so far. Again, this is an accessory pack that can be purchased separate from Big City Robot on CGtrader. I'll have it up. It'll be up on CGtrader probably within a week of me posting this video. And I don't know, by then I might have a few more items to add to the accessory pack. But I also, as time goes by, anything I come up with, any other ideas I come up with accessory-wise, will get added to this pack. And anybody that's already purchased this will just get those free of charge. I just figured in city mode to increase the play feature of Big City Robot and to give it more of that city feel. It would be nice to just be able to add a bunch of different things to make it feel like a city or a fortress. And these are some of the ideas I came up with over the past week. And if I come up with more ideas, I'll add them to it so that I can expand it out to be a massive play set. Not just Metroplex, not just transforming Metroplex, but also in city mode, a massive playset, something that you could scatter all your Doctor Wu figures throughout. For example, this little pod, I haven't tested it out yet, but I designed it to be able to fit a figure the size of a Doctor Wu figure or a Diaclone figure. And I might add some other vehicles. Maybe I'll add a little roller type vehicle as well. Who knows? But this is what I've come up with so far for the accessory pack. And there's a storage building. And again, if you wanted to go crazy and print a ton of this stuff, you could just print out a couple of storage buildings, and the storage building itself is fairly big. So in city mode, it'll be like an added extra backdrop where you've got these two massive buildings that you could put anywhere in the mix with Metroplex when he's in city mode. And again, I've tripled the amount of peg ports on Big City Robot to accommodate all kinds of added accessories. So I'm going to cut to a short video right now that I've taken of me filming my PC screen, going over the storage case that will come with this accessory set. Accessories pack storage for when Metroplex is in robot mode, or if you just don't want to use them. You've got this storage building that can stand beside Metroplex. The top slides out. So far, there's a slider right here, and inside you have storage for all kinds of components from the accessory pack, multiples of almost everything except for the control tower and the large spire, which is split in two. And there's all kinds of peg ports here. Cram as many in as you can. Fill out your city mode and then put them away and put them in this building when you're done. And there's two tabs slots right here. And in robot mode, you can tab this to his rear right torso. So there's storage in robot mode for the building itself as well. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day.